Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Messy Junk Room where we create whatever. Today on my desk, my very messy desk, we're going to be making tags with window pockets. I'm participating in a swap. This is the swap item that we have to make for our partner. I will link the video that was shared to the group that's participating in this swap so that you can see where I saw the video. Not sure if it's an original video or if she saw it from somewhere, but I'll link the video that I watched to get the inspiration from. And it's 3 parts. The first part, we're going to make the base. The second part, we're going to make the window. And the third part, we're going to make the tag or the journal card that goes inside the window. So excited that you're here. And listen, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that bell button, and join me here in the messy junk room. As you can see, I have completed 2 of these tags with windows for my partner that I will be assigned to in a couple of days. And here it is, the tag with the window. And this one I made into, it's just a journal card. So it sits in there. And then this one, it could also be a journal card. It's not really a tag, but there are the 2 completed ones. First thing we have to do is we have to make the base. This is a great project to use up your master boards. I've said it before that I have master boards at the ready, mostly neutral like this, where I just throw my scraps on, and then when I'm needing something like a tag, I come to my master board and cut it all up. I've already cut up my master board. So this is what's left. So this is just a rub-on, a large rub-on that I used. So that could be my base. What if you don't have a master board ready? Not a problem. You can get some cardstock and just collage over it. You could get some cardboard from packaging, like cracker boxes, this one, Kleenex boxes, whatever you can find that will give you some stability. It's not flimsy, that you could turn into a tag. And you can make them as large as you want, as wide as you want, whatever you need for your journal. So I'm going to make one out of this. This will be my small one. And then I'll take one from my master board. I cut them all different. I'll use this one. This one's all ready to go. This one just needs some scraps. I'm going to get the base down and then we'll decorate. Yoo-hoo! There we have our 2 bases. Now we're ready to decorate them up a little bit. I like to start with a script stamp. I'm using my StazOn Black Jet ink. That's the script. Then I want to come in with maybe some other stamps. This looks like a postage one. That's good. Maybe some numbers somewhere. And then I'm going to do some stenciling. I'm going to do this coffee stain one, and I'm going to do it with Vintage Photo. Maybe put it down here. A little bit there. And maybe a little bit off the page. So stencil away, stamp away until you get it just the way you want it. Got my collage paper as the base, then this is a rub on the black, and then add some stamping. And now maybe we want a focal point, or maybe we want to wait until we get our windows done to know what part is going to be covered and where we need to put things. Totally up to you how you go about doing it. But I do want to ink the edges. At any point, you could turn these into tags. I'm going to cover this up, and that one doesn't need to be covered up. So my master boards I make using ugly 12 by 12 papers that are in my stash, and you have the white on the back. Perfect for journaling on. I like those. Now the windows. You can make these out of envelopes that have the window pockets. Now the large size for me is really hard to come by. I only have one. So I've been keeping it hoarding it, because I only have one of the big sizes. So most of the time mine are this size. But you use whatever you have and make the window work. If you don't have window envelopes, you can make these out of vellum or acetate. We need to cut these down. So these ones are already cut down. Let us cut this down. You want to leave a frame around your window. Now this, save it, could be for something. I'm not very good at getting it evenly around. But do your best. It's a junk journal. Say that. But go ahead. You can toss this piece. Now this is a really big one, so it's going to need a big card. Okay, it's okay to get rid of some of these little pieces. Now we can use that one, or we can use this one. I think we're going to go with this one. And this one for there. And I'll save this to make another one. What do we do? Well, once you have a frame around there, we want to cover the white. well, I'm going to cover the white. You might not want to cover the white. You might just want to leave it like that. As you can see, I've been using this a lot, and I'm just going to cover that up there a little bit. And we're just going to color it in. This is just water. Just a caution. If you are going to use a heating tool, be very careful because this will melt. But you can see some of the oxidation, and it works best if you're using like droplets. That's how these were made. When you're spraying it, it doesn't work as well as droplets of water. Now what do we do with these? Well, I want to decorate the sides, so I'm going to bring out my StazOn inkjet. I'm going to get that script that I love so much. And we're going to put some script on here like this. And just a little bit up there. Pretty easy way to decorate your window. Subtle, but it's there. Let's pull out our tag bases and see where we're going to put them. I think my pocket's going to be on this side for this one, and for this one, I'm going to do this side. That gives you an idea. So we can have up here, we could maybe put a picture of something, or focus your picture in here so that when you take the card out, you can see it. So you can decorate these up any way you wish. I'm going to put these aside, and I'm going to decorate these up. If we take one of the ones I made, see, this one has a bigger border, which is much better. But as you can see, I've got some stamps, some washi tape, labels, numbers, you name it, you can put on to decorate. This one, again, just numbers and labels. Let's start with labels. And these could be stamped labels, or they could be labels that you made, or they could be from a DigiKit. Whatever you have, use. If you don't have labels, it's okay. You don't have to have labels. And it's okay if things get covered up that you had on there previously. I'm going to use a big label on that side because it's a bigger one, and I think I'm going to do that. This was a handmade label I did. Oh, there's a number. Maybe we'll put a number somewhere. Numbers are good to have. I'm looking. Oh, here's another number. Lots of my homemade labels. There's a date. Do we want a date maybe going that way? And you can get numbers. You can stamp numbers. You can get numbers anywhere. You can harvest them from so many different places. Books and magazines. And once you start looking, they're everywhere. Okay, what did I say this was going to be? On that side. So I'm going to put that there. A little bit. And I got to move this up a little bit. Maybe to about there. Sorry if there's a glare. And then this one we're putting on this side. So I like that there. That up there's good. Yep. Do you have washi tape? And will it look nice? Now that yellow, not what I'm looking for, but I can save it. So I'm going to put that here. There. What other washi tape do I have laying around? Oh, there's a butterfly on this one. Maybe put this one here. Whoa, wrong way. That's gonna go somewhere in there, I think. Or you could put something on the frame as well. Washi tape. Some maybe here. Let's start. Got to start gluing some of this stuff down. Maybe like that. And then this little number. You can use postage stamps. Oops, okay. I guess that's going there. Just fold this over. I'm going to be covering the back of this. Like that. And this number came off. And you decorate until you're happy with what you have. And you can always come back, so if you think it's done and then you get the window on, it might be, oh, the spot could use something. Your project is not done until you say it's done. There's that 4 number. I do have some postage stamps, but I also have some faux postage stamps. So maybe we'll get one of those out if we want to add some color. Pop color, we could do that with these. Some of these are from Digis. Some of them I made just from, like this one, cutting it out of a calendar, putting it on a little piece of fabric. But there's one in here. Ooh, look, there's a big one. Maybe too big for what I want to do. So yeah, little pictures can come from, you know, greeting cards, calendars. Look, there's a cat one. Magazine. Oh, that's a bird. I kind of like him there. Okay, let me see. I'm going to put this, putting this over here. Do I want him? Might be too big. I think he's too big for my project. Let's get this glued on. Switch to my art glitter glue for this. Oh, now, which way is that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm holding the side that is not getting glued down because we want this to be a pocket. So I'm just gluing on 3 sides. And I've already changed my mind. So this is going over here. Leave a little tiny border around it. There we go. So we'll give that a minute to set up. I see that I want this stamp added, so let's add this stamp. There we go. Gotta look at my script. Stamp, see which way I had it. So now we're in this side that I'm holding will not get any glue. At this point we can look and see, do we need to add anything? Like, do we like it the way it is? So you can see the bird looking down. I think that's good. The third step, we have to make something to go in. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.